Come on. Connecting.
We're live somewhere.
We are. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. Instagram's taking a minute. Here we go.
Yay. Even if you don't feel it, we're live somewhere.
Welcome, everybody. I'm here with these two awesome people, Jackie and Kieran, and we're going to talk about voices in business and all kinds of fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we're kind of got it spread out throughout Canada.
Yeah.
And whoever else. And wherever else. Yeah.
So I was facilitating a bars class the other day, and I was talking to one of the participants, and this is what sparked this thing, is she was talking about how she went in to become a bars facilitator and her business just never really took off. And I started to just kind of think about all the right voice for you tools, because we've been talking a lot about the right voice for you tools. And then chatting with you ladies, you guys were like, oh, I've heard that so often. Like, my business never took off. Like, this never took off. I would love to just even start there. And so what have you guys noticed, or what took off for your business? Like, what tools did you use that helped it take off?
Well, I would share something too. What I noticed was a difference for me between the business is like where it was not including me in my business. And so it was like putting the tools first and then me in the background. And so it was like trying to share the tools, but excluding me, excluding my voice, excluding just my very being, like making that more relevant rather than me showing up with these tools as me, as being able to share, and what I uniquely share different about them and what others share different about everything, like whether it be access consciousness, anything that they be in the world.
I love that, Jackie. And I want to acknowledge, I like your Facebook post. I'm not a huge Facebook person, but when I go in there, I always see a post from you, and you are so your voice with the tools. Like, it comes out and all your posts with your dog Cruz, and I just love the way that you be with that. And yeah, what a gift to show your voice coming through was part of what started to contribute to your business growing.
Yeah. And side note, I am not a social media fan or lover of all of that stuff. Yeah. As both of you have known me long enough to know that too. I just really, really desire to show up as me and to be me and to include, myself. So thank you for saying that. That means a lot. Yeah.
I could really resonate when you talked about the person in your class, because I've noticed sometimes even now, if I'm being really honest, I was trying to do business like other people, right? I'm like, oh, they seem really successful. So maybe this is what I should do. Yeah. We're talking about social media. So, okay, I have to post 5 times a day now, even though I absolutely hate it. Okay. Oh, this is how I'm supposed to post a class. This is how I'm supposed to have a class. And anytime I got caught up in doing it the way someone else was doing it, it wouldn't work.
Yes.
It just would not work. And I would have those moments of frustration, like, why is it not working? If it's working for them, why is it not working for me? Until I had my own realization of, no, I have to do it the way I do it.
Yeah.
What is my way of having a bars class or being a bars facilitator or showing up on social media? What is my way of doing it?
Yeah.
And then things start to change so quickly. I was like, oh, that's it? And then, we're so smart. We want to duplicate that same formula, and it's never the same formula. ever. I wish it was, and it just isn't. And I think that's part of that exploration of how do you do business? How does it work for you? And how can you include you? And I think, we learned that when you have a business, since we're talking about businesses, it's your business first. And, who cares about how you're feeling? Who cares about how tired you are? Who cares if you've been staring at a computer for 12 hours straight? We just completely exclude us. And it's like, it's all about the business. But you and your business are actually working together.
Yeah.
And you get to be a part of it. You're a big part of it. And, tying it back to the title, like who we are, our voice is what I would say, attracts people, invites people to come check you out or to do a bars class with you.
Yeah.
What changed for you, Cassie? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
What changed for you, Cassie? Like how did that look for you?
So I also was like, ooh, this is what we're supposed to do. And I was trying to do what we're supposed to do. And I actually used to work under the specialty long time ago. The specialty Right Voice for You was under a thing called The Hub, and I worked for it. I did social media for it. And using the Right Voice for You tools, one, there's a lot on receiving, which people probably don't know. Yeah. It's because if you get on camera, you're receiving a massive amount of awareness. Yeah. You're receiving energy. You could be receiving judgment, positive or negative. So like learning how to receive, that was so big for me. How can your business really grow and expand if you're not willing to receive? Yeah. And it's interesting because I've had other facilitators or even people that have done promo for me, and I'm like, let's do a Facebook Live, and they're like, oh, I've never done a Facebook Live before. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, well, I'll do it with you. But I do remember the first couple times I was on it, I was like vibrating because there's so much energy. I'm like, oh my God, can everyone see me wiggling? So I would say the receiving piece, and then a lot of the Right Voice for You tools for me is about showing up being you. Like how there's being you, and then there's like being you out loud, being you in front of people, being you engaging with people. And the engagement piece, being me, was when, my business started to thrive because people didn't want fake Cassie. I don't know why. I did a great job.
In my mind too, yes.
Yeah. And it's still evolving, of course, like the more I practice these tools and step into more of being, I notice my business grows and changes all the time.
Cool. Can I do a confession?
Yes.
I actually am not aware of exactly what the Right Voice for You tools are. I just know that it is something I have wanted ever since I heard about it. I'm like, there's something that I'm asking for that I know that can contribute to. So that is where my choosing has come from. Like, it's not about it being an answer. It's not about it fixing anything. It's just something it can contribute. And when you talk about receiving, I'm like, oh, okay, there's another little snippet, because it's something I've been asking for, because I've never known how to receive. It's not something we're taught in school with the math and the right and wrong way to be in the social studies history that is so relevant right now. But we're not taught how to receive or invited to receive. So that's huge for me.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's exciting. And receiving, because some of us have learned, how do I receive from image, or how do I receive from like, okay, I've got this perfect and now I can receive as long as you're telling me what I want to hear.
Nailed it. Yes.
Just raw, vulnerable, like, hi. Yeah. And just like receiving from imperfection, from being a little messy, from, some of the, I love Right Voice for You, so I can talk about it forever. Some of the exercises you do is like, try and get no's, like try and get people to say no to you. Yeah, we've actually at lunch gone out and tried to, how many no's could you get? Like that was the challenge. And most people were shocked at how little no's they actually got.
I can perceive that energy as you're saying it. Like we buy the lie, but sit back that it's going to be so. Well, of course, that's going to be the prominent thing. But as you're speaking about it, I'm like, oh, that's not. It's that's cool.
So these exercises get you to engage with people or engage with energies, because also energy, right? Mm-hmm. While still being able to be vulnerably you, which I think is so freaking beautiful.
And if you notice, when we do show up in vulnerability, that's when you'll hear people be like, I love that, or I can so relate to you, or thank you so much for saying that. I've had that going on for me. I had no idea what was going on for you, but now that you've said it, it's given me more freedom to talk about it.
Yes.
But if you show up and, you're all seemingly perfect and pretty, it's like, oh yeah, that was nice. You look cute.
Yeah.
And that was it. And the actual impact or the actual contribution is when you're just there, being like, I'm here. This is me.
Cassie and I were on a call earlier today, and for me, there was one woman who got on and was just so vulnerable about her experience and what was coming up, and then how it changed for her in an instant. And I could perceive how it changed and rippled into everybody else's world, and just the energy of that whole. And we're on Zoom, right? We buy the lie that everything's so separate. It changed so much. It was so cool. Yeah. Thanks for that.
So how much all of this, so we look at business, right? It's like, okay, but I got the marketing and I got the business license and I got the things and I posted the class. So like, where's all the people?
Yeah. Why are they not banging down my door right now?
Yeah. So it's like, how much does all this other stuff actually have to do with the success of your business? Probably beyond if you have a great branding. I see some people with the worst websites. I am like an aesthetic person, so I'm like, whoa, that's bad. But they like, people are showing up.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's that piece, right? Like, how do you put your voice out into the world? Everyone thinks, oh, it has to be on Instagram or Facebook. It doesn't. It can be however you would like it to be, and it still has to be you.
Yes.
That is key.
That was quote-worthy, Kieran. I love that.
Yeah.
Where's
the oracle?
Even with the ugly website, if it's you, and you're right, I've seen that too. I'm like, how are they doing so well? This, like, I can barely understand what's on this website.
Yeah.
And they're thriving.
Yeah.
And it's even messy website or whatever that may be. They're so them. They're like, yeah, I'm not good at websites and I don't have the time, energy, money, whatever that is to get a website built. But I'm really freaking good at what I do.
And the key is they have no point of view about it being right or wrong. That's the key.
Yeah.
Or one of. Yeah.
It's there. And I'm like, yeah, that is the gift. Our voice is the gift. We are the gift, not everything we're putting ahead of us.
Yeah.
Such a misconception that we have.
Yeah. And going back to that thing you said, how do you get your voice out into the world? I took this like year-long marketing, like digital marketing course, right? It was super intensive. And they did massive amounts of testing of like ads. So they did Facebook ads of like what works, what doesn't, right? And then so they were showing us, they're like, which of these do you think went? And one was like a very personalized, like their voice. And one was like, had all the right cliche buzzwords. And every time it was that more personal touch point, like that, the voice into the world. So it's like, oh, bars, right? So if we're talking about bars classes or whatever, it's like, yeah, the bars, oh my God, I love the bars. But rather than the bars, it's like, what's your voice with the bars? Like, what did it change for you? What have you seen that's possible? That's what connects to people. That's what engages them.
Yes.
Yeah. When I put my voice out into the world, like my wheels are turning.
Yes.
Stay tuned for Kieran's singing video later on this evening.
Yeah, you never know. Since Cassie, you have been to a Right Voice class. Can you tell us what kind of person would need to come or could consider a Right Voice class? Do you have to have a business? Do you have to have a singing voice, which I most definitely do not? So good luck to you.
Yeah. Literally everyone. Like I've been to so many. I've seen the works. There's actually professional singers I've seen on stage, and they've been like, they want to take their voice to the next level, and it's powerful and beautiful. And there's actually this skill that the Right Voice for You facilitators learn about, actually energetically changing the vocal cords. So they can reach different range. So that's a singer, but if you're a professional speaker, you actually have a range as well. And if you've ever talked for a long period of time, let's say 4 days straight in a foundation class, you can lose your voice or you could feel strained. So working with that. So if you're a professional speaker, if you're a public speaker, if you're a life coach, if you want to do something like that. Okay. Now, if you're a mom, get your a voice to your kids. If you have a partner and you lose your voice with your partner, so many people I know in their career, they feel like they have no voice at work. They have no voice with their employer. It's like in your own family, like how are you with your own parents? Like, do you have a voice with them, or do you have just to shut up and listen? Our voice is this powerful tool. Like it's like this gift that we can bring to the world, and most of us are like judging it. And I'm not just talking about the vocals. I'm like judging what you say, how you say it, when you say it. Did they receive it? Did that make sense? Right? So like if you can speak, the class is for you. If you can't speak, I got to tell you, you have an energetic voice.
Yeah.
And that deserves a place too. So I guess if you have a body or you want to bring a body, then this class is definitely for you.
Check. See you there.
Well, let's talk about what's coming up, because there's two things we can invite people to.
Yes. So next Wednesday, the 6th, correct? Is it Your Voice Unleashed, the free Zoom? Oh,
yes.
Yeah. I'm super excited about that.
Me too. So the beautiful Sylvia Puente, she's a Right Voice for You facilitator. She's been working with Right Voice also for a really, really long time. Like back when I was working with Right Voice, she jumped on right at the end there. And I haven't taken a Right Voice class with her, but I've taken classes with her, and I've seen the way she could facilitate people to find their voice and to express and engage with their voice. So she's offered this free Zoom, and we're going to play games. Right. It's going to be fun. We've got some like secret little sexy things that we won't tell you about. So you're going to have to come to the Zoom to find out, and it's free. Just register. We'll put a link in the description. And then the next one, Karen, do you want to talk about the next one?
Yes. I had to look up the calendar. September 19th, 20th, and 21st. Sylvia is facilitating a Right Voice for You class in Toronto, where I am.
Yeah.
And Cassie's coming, and Jackie's coming, and it's going to be a beautiful, fun party. So please come. And there's no prereqs, which I absolutely love. And the other part I wanted to add is whoever's a BARS facilitator and is watching this, you know that you get to renew your BARS facilitator license every year. If you've previously taken a foundation, you can take Right Voice, and it will count as a class to renew your facilitator license. So why not take something new, try something different, and maybe it'll contribute to your business too.
Yeah. And there's no time limit, correct? It's ever taken a foundation.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it has to be in person.
It has to be in person. It's not online. It's not available online at all. Yes. It is in person, and there will be Spanish translation too.
Cool.
So excited. And if you're like, so some people are like, public speaking is one of the biggest fears on planet Earth, apparently. Don't think that if you go to this class that you're going to be forced to go on stage and public speak. Like I've had people sit, like I've said, I've taken quite a few of these classes. They sit in the back, they don't say a word, and they walk away with this sense of their voice in the world. Like you don't have to push yourself to a point of like total fear and breakdown. Like it's not like that. And if you do want to be in a really like, I'll say the word like safe space where you can get up there and not be judged, and just get to explore being you in front of people, like, gosh, why not? You know? Yeah. What could that create for you? Whether it's for your business, for your life, for your own self, and like your own value of your own voice in the world.
Cool.
So pack your bags, book your tickets if you don't live in or around Toronto, and come see us.
Yeah.
And Sylvia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great point.
Yeah, great point. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Please join us. We can't wait to see you. And all the links we're going to have in the description. you'll find them all. And yeah, what if the world's waiting for your voice?
Yes.
It's amazing how many people think that no one wants to hear what they have to say.
Yeah.
The number of people are like, no one wants to hear my opinion. I'm like, well, why not?
Yeah. Been there, done it. Yeah. And still can do it. So yeah, it's an ongoing, ever expanding journey.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you have questions, get in touch with any of us and we'll be happy.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, ladies, so much. Such a good conversation. Bye, everyone.